Hey guys, it's Lisa. Welcome to Banning, Panning Beyond and a collab that I am doing with Andrea from Pretty as a Peacock and Verity from Red Dirt and Stardust. Now, anyone familiar with my channel would also be familiar with Andrea because I've mentioned her quite a lot, and yeah, we've been friends for a while and do lots of collabs together. So Verity, I had already been following on Instagram, but yeah, I didn't even realize she had a YouTube channel until Andrea invited me to join in on a collab. And funnily enough, the palette that we have chosen, which I've already sort of shown in the bottom of the screen, but hopefully you didn't notice, yeah, Andrea and I had already sort of talked about maybe doing a collab, and yeah, and Verity, I believe, had also invited her. So Andrea asked if I wanted to join in with the two of them, and I said yes. And yeah, so the palette we have chosen to use is the Beauty Bay Book of Magic palette. Now, I had bought this for Andrea a little while ago, just as friend mail, and you can see why anyone familiar with Andrea will understand when you see the colors. These are just Andrea all over, more so the more sort of tealy colors, the blues or turquoise, you know, everyone's version of what's teal and what's turquoise is slightly different, and the purples, not so much the neutrals, but yeah. So she absolutely loved the formula, and there's something about it, even though I'm not generally a blue or green person, I just loved the look of this palette, and Andrea was so happy with the formula that I decided to bite the bullet a little while ago and buy a palette for myself. So yeah, and Verity's got it as well. So there we go. That is how we came about doing this collab. Now, I am fairly new to Verity, and I was really stoked to find out that she is a fellow Australian. Now, she lives in South Australia, and she is very much like Andrea, who is a project panner. So while I do pan things, I wouldn't call myself a project panner. I'm not full on into the doing the projects. You know, I tend to sort of pan more base products and try and use things up in my collection. But when it comes to colored cosmetics, I'm not very good at it because I like to jump around and move through my collection. I find it difficult to stay focused. So hats off to these girls for being so dedicated. And if that's something you're into and you're not familiar with either of the ladies, then please go and check their channels out. I will make sure that I link their videos in the description box, and then obviously, you know, you can then get to choose if you want to watch some of their other videos. There is one they are both doing. I believe Verity is a co-creator of it, and it's to do with reading books and getting through books. It's not makeup related. So yeah, anyway, so we decided that with this palette, Andrea pointed out that there was sort of 4 distinct sort of color stories. So there was the neutrals, the purples, the greens, and the blues. And you know, because I am not confident with greens and blues, I asked if it was okay if I did the purples, and yeah, and then Andrea asked for the greens, and Verity was happy to do whatever, so she ended up with the blues. So we are not allowed to dip into each other's colors, but we are allowed to dip into any of the neutrals that are left in this palette. So I have already pre-swatched the 4 purple shades in the palette. Now, this one is very, very pale, so it's not showing up too much on my arm. So that's going to be a really good base shade, I believe. And yeah, so I think I'm just going to get into it. They're the 4 shadows I will use for sure, and then I'm just going to see how it goes with the rest of them. So let's get into it. Now, I have just cleaned my brushes this morning, and yeah, they're dry. I've got a really awesome tool that spins them and gets all the well, not all, but a lot of the water out of them, and then I sprayed them with the rubbing alcohol, and yeah, seems to help them dry a bit faster. So you can see that this color is very, very pale. So yeah, definitely a really nice base shade for the lid. So I haven't even thought about what I'm going to do. I'm just dipping into the palette and we'll just see how it flows. So I might shut up now and just do the look and then come back and do the usual at the end of it. Okay, so yeah, this lighting is probably washing it out a little bit. So we'll see when I, as per usual, I always forget to do my brow bone. Let me just, no, I must have washed the brush or have packed it away. So what I'll do is I'll just jump off camera and yeah, I will finish the look off and come back and show you all. Okay, so we are here with the finished look. I can't say that I actually like this lipstick with the look, so I am happy with how the look turned out on my eyes, but I just feel like the purple lipstick is probably a little bit too much. And yeah, I've got really raw lips at the moment. I think it's from using all the salicylic acid face wash for my acne, so I think it's drying out the edges of my lips. But I will pop on my ring light just for you guys to see. Oh, puts a bit of shine on my face. I think it actually looks better with the ring light on than what it does without. But yeah, I'm really happy with how the like I said, the eye look turned out. The shadows themselves performed really well. So I'm definitely looking forward to dipping into the rest of this palette. So anyway, so I'm going to get going and clean myself up, and say I just want to say thank you to Andrea and Verity for doing this collab with me. And one more thing I wanted to say about Verity is like, so many people have commented on my accent and my voice, and honestly, you need to go and check out Verity, if not just for that. I honestly, I haven't told Verity this, but to me, she sounds like she could easily be like a news presenter, you know, or like a TV host or something like that. Yeah, she's just really great. She has she's quite fun and has a good sense of humor. So yeah, I highly recommend that you go and check out her channel, and of course Andrea as well. And you've all heard me ramble about Andrea because she is just absolutely lovely, and yeah, we're very good friends. So I'm going to leave it at that, and yeah, hopefully I will see you guys all again soon. I do have a few more collabs coming up. So before I go, let me know what you think of the final eye look. Forget the lipstick. I probably should have put a nude with it, and I do apologize for my hair. This is how I woke up this morning, but you know, I thought it was kind of cute, and I'm really lazy with doing my hair, so this is what you get. So I'll catch you all again soon, guys. Bye.